it just doesn't look right that the parents haven't wanted to cooperate, that Brian didn't want to cooperate, that they wouldn't want to talk to the other family. So you can understand why people would be suspicious about their actions.
Absolutely. And, now's not the right time to talk about, the situation with Gabby, but the family was following my directions. I told them not to talk to anybody, not to say a word. I was the intermediary between the family and law enforcement. And that's why we're confident that, law enforcement, specifically the FBI, was informed. Brian did not come home that night. Whatever played out in those 3 days after that's on the police and the FBI. That's not on the family, as I heard you say once before.
No, I get the issue about you telling the FBI and what they did or didn't tell the local police. That explains that part. That's fine. But look, you don't have to be a lawyer to be suspicious when somebody won't cooperate with looking for someone they supposedly care about. What is the good reason that they wouldn't want to speak to authorities or to their son's fiance's family?
You can label it good reason, but I can tell you the reason. I told them not to.
And the question becomes, who doesn't talk unless they have something to hide?
And you know what? You hear a lot of talk these days about, individual rights. Some people want First Amendment rights. Some people want Second Amendment rights. Conveniently, the public seems to forget about the Fourth, the Fifth, and the Sixth Amendment rights. And you know what? Defense attorneys, and I would say every attorney, including yourself, should push those rights. Some of the experts that have been on these programs, they all espouse, this, and this. But they don't step up and say, hey, you know what? Everybody has the right to remain silent. And that's what I told my clients, and that's what they did.
There's no question they have the right. I've never suggested anything else. But having a right and something being the right thing to do are often different. Now, it has been mentioned that if and when Brian Laundrie is found, then the parents will explain the situation. If this is Brian Laundrie and he is gone, will the parents tell what they knew?
Well, now's not the time to discuss that, Chris. It may come out in the future. It may not. Right now, we're just going to wait for the forensic results, as I said earlier. And, we may come back on that subject sometime in the future.
You've known the family a long time, yes?
Well over 20 years.
Is it hard for them to follow your advice?
Hard? No. I've never had clients follow my advice so intently.
But you know what I'm saying? This is hard advice to follow. Not to talk to the Petitos, not to talk to anybody about what happened. This is not easy to do, I'm sure.
No, it's not.
They know the weight of expectation, and they know how it makes them look.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They know the weight. They know it's been hard. But ultimately, this is the advice I gave them. This is the advice they're taking, and that's on me. And I took that heat, September 14th when I had to give a little speech in front of a camera. Somebody in front of my office got me. And I said to them, I'm the one who told them not to talk. That's been on me from day one. That's not on the family. And if it turns out that my legal advice is wrong in that perspective, so be it. But that's on me, not on the family.
Well, giving the advice is on you. Taking it is on them. They are aware that they may be the only people who are able to tell the story of what happened to Gabby.
At some point in time, Chris, as I said earlier, now's not the time to discuss that. Right now, we're going to wait for the forensic results to come in, and we may revisit this in the future.